There are two myths in network marketing that I'm going to address in this brief presentation. Those two myths are, one, you have to be a salesperson to be successful in this industry, and two, you have to personally get a lot of people to join your team to make money. We're going to show you how you can be successful without selling anything and how you can make extra money on a part-time basis without you personally getting a lot of people to join your team. I call this presentation How to Build a Good Residual Income Using the Power of Duplication. Duplication will be the key word here. This presentation is based on four things. One, you sign up as a promoter. Two, you use what is equivalent to $100 worth of product each month. 3, you earn 5% from other promoters on your team who also use the product. And 4, you and your team duplicates this process that we're about to go over exactly as it's shown in this presentation. Now let's look at how you can build a residual income of $3,900 a month without ever selling the product and by you personally just getting 5 people to join your team. This first chart shows where you sign up as a promoter and you start using the product each month. Now all you're going to do is find 5 people just like yourself who wants to make some extra money on a part-time basis, so they sign up as a promoter and they start using the product also. We'll call the first person who joins your team Larry. Larry signs up as a promoter and starts using the product. Then you get Mo to join your team as a promoter and he starts using the product. Then you get Curly to also join your team as a promoter and Curly starts using the product. Then Betty tells you that she wants to make some extra money also, so she joins your team as a promoter and she starts using the product. Wilma's been looking for a way to make some extra money on a part-time basis also, so she joins your team as a promoter and she starts using the product. So you can see how you have just got 5 people to join your team as a promoter and they're all using the product like you are. This gives you 5 people on your team now. Now let's look at the process of how duplication starts building you a good monthly residual income. Look at you at the top of the chart where you got just 5 people to join your team as a promoter and to just use the product like you are doing. Now you're going to tell your friend Larry that all he needs to do is find just 5 people just like you did who wants to make some extra money by simply using the product. So Larry just duplicates what you did and he gets 5 people to join his team as a promoter and they just use the product. Then you tell Mo all he needs to do is duplicate what you did and find just 5 people who are wanting to make some extra money by using the product as well. Curly then duplicates exactly what you did and he gets just 5 people to join his team as a promoter and they all just use the product. Then Betty gets just 5 people to join her team and Wilma gets just 5 people to join her team. They all 5 simply duplicated what you did. So you have the 5 that you personally got to join your team plus the 5 who joined Larry, Mo, Curly, Betty, and Wilma's team. You now have 30 people on your team and you've not sold the product. You've personally just got 5 people to join your team. So now let's look at how the power of duplication starts building you a good monthly residual income without you selling the product and without you personally getting anyone else to join your team. Larry needs to get each of the 5 people who join his team to duplicate exactly what you did and exactly what he did, and that is to get 5 people who are looking to make some extra money to just use the product. When he gets the 5 on his team to duplicate the exact same thing, that will be 25 more people using the product. Now you need to get Mo to get the 5 who joined his team to do the exact same thing that he and you did. Now he has an additional 25 more people using the product on his team. Curly duplicates the same thing and he adds 25 more people using the product to his team. Betty then gets the 5 who joined her team to duplicate what she did and she adds 25 more people using the product to her team. And then Wilma duplicates the exact same thing and she adds 25 more people using the product to her team also. 5 times 25 is 125. So you can see how you have added another 125 people using the product to your team, and again, you've not sold the product and you've only personally got 5 people to join your team to use the product. Now let's look at Larry, the first person you got to join your team and to use the product. When those 25 under him duplicates the process exactly like you did and exactly like he did, that will be 125 more people using the product. You may say, now wait just a second, can it really grow like this? Absolutely it can, and it does. You see, since you and Larry are friends, you may have known 2 or maybe even 3 of the people that Larry personally got to join his team. But chances are you didn't know all 5 of them. Larry simply knows people that you don't know, and that's why it's called network marketing. As Larry's team starts growing, there'll be people joining his team that you won't know and that he doesn't even know. Once again, that's why it's called network marketing or word-of-mouth advertising. Next thing you know, you'll have teams that are in different towns and different cities and yes, in different states using the product, and it all started by you getting those 5 who join your team to duplicate exactly what you did. And that is, just use the product and share it with 5 people who are also wanting to make some extra money on a part-time basis. So now Larry's team adds 125 more people using the product. When the 25 under Mo duplicates exactly what you did and exactly what he did, he will add 125 more people using the product to his team. When Curly's team duplicates the same thing, they'll add 125 more people using the product to his team. Betty has taught her team to duplicate what you and what she did, so her team adds 125 more people using the product. Wilma's team duplicated what she did, so they have added 125 new people using the product as well. 5 times 125 equals 625. So that is an additional 625 people who are now using the product, and you've not sold any of the product, and you personally just got 5 people to join your team. Let's stop here for a second and see how much monthly residual income you've built up by simply having those on your team duplicate what you did. 5 plus 25 plus 125 plus 625 equals 780. Remember, in this scenario, the product is equivalent to $100 a month. So 780 times $100 equals $78,000. You receive 5% of that $78,000, which is $3,900 a month. So you have built up a good monthly residual income on a part-time basis by simply finding just 5 people who want to make some extra money also. And you've done it by just using a product and without selling it. Let's now look at you at the very top of the chart. The 5 you personally got to join your team is level 1. Then the 5 under them is level 2. And then the 25 under them is level 3. And the 125 under them is level 4. You have earned 5% of those using the product on those 4 levels. That is why network marketing is also referred to as multi-level marketing. You get paid a percentage for multi-levels. So you can see that the power of duplication debunks the 2 myths that are attached to network marketing. You can have success without being a salesperson, that is, without selling the product, and you don't have to get a lot of people to personally join you to make money in this industry. Let's conclude by taking a quick look at what your monthly residual income will be at just one more level if the process has been duplicated exactly the way you did it. Let's look at Larry's team. If those 125 duplicate the process exactly the way you and Larry did, that would be 625 more people using the product that they will add to their team and to your team. You may say, that is not realistic, but it is, because this process works, as you can see, when it is duplicated exactly the way it is designed to work. And as I shared with you before, Larry knows people you don't know, and those who join his team knows people he doesn't know. So in time, your team will grow into other towns, other cities, and other states. That is the strength of network marketing. Now, most team duplicates the same thing, so they add 625 more people using the product. Then Curly and Betty and Wilma's team duplicates it also, and each one of them adds 625 people using the product to their team. 5 times 625 equals 3,125. So 5 plus 25 plus 125 plus 625 plus 3,125 equals 3,905 people using the product on your team now. $3,905 times $100 equals $390,500 times 5% equals $19,525 a month. Look at you at the top, and when you count down, you will see that the $19,525 a month residual income is based on you earning 5% through 5 levels. You can see how much the power of duplication increases your monthly residual income from level 4 to level 5. Let's look at what your monthly residual income would be for 6 levels. Can you imagine what you could make if your team duplicated this process through 7 or 8 levels? Most people I know would be happy to have an extra $3,900 a month income, and this can be done by duplicating this process through just 4 levels. The purpose of this presentation is to show you that you can build a good monthly residual income without selling the product and without you personally getting a bunch of people to join you when you apply the power of duplication. It all starts with you signing up as a promoter and simply using the product and finding just 5 people that are also wanting to make some extra money on a part-time basis and them duplicating what you did. The power of duplication works, as you've seen. The question is, are you ready to start building a monthly residual income? If you are, then it's time to put the power of duplication to work for you.